You're watching your local news leader. This is WCIA 3 News at 5.
I looked out the window and saw a lot of squad cars.
Police cars descended on a quiet Champaign County town, and we are now learning more about what police are calling a domestic dispute between two family members. Good evening, I'm Jennifer Roscoe. Champaign County deputies and state police troopers flocked to Tolono this morning. They responded to a shooting at 1st Street in East Washington. It's just south of Eastside Park. WCIA 3's Amanda Brennan was there as it was all unfolding. Amanda, what can you tell us now?
Well, Jennifer, I've been in contact with the Champaign County Sheriff's Office all day, finally just learning some answers about that situation just moments ago. Police say what started as an argument between two family members then became violent. They say a third family member grabbed a gun. Police say they fired at the, quote, aggressor in the situation. That person was hurt, but police say the 34-year-old has non-life-threatening injuries. I talked to many neighbors who say they were surprised when they saw 8 police cars outside their windows this morning, including one mom who says she's recently talked to her kids about neighborhood safety.
Well, honestly, I was thinking about my kids. We have 3 sons, and I was glad that none of them were home at the time. I mean, I think about them. I had actually a couple weeks ago warned them that, you know, if you hear arguing or things like that, just be mindful of what's going on in the neighborhood.
They say no arrests have been made so far, and they are still investigating. Of course, we are still working to learn more as well, and as more information becomes available, we will keep you posted on air and on our website, WCIA.com. Jennifer?
Amanda, thank you so much. An Indiana student was hurt after getting shot by a sheriff's deputy. It happened at South Vermilion High School in Clinton, Indiana, that's just northeast of Paris. Students were in a class learning about how to become a police officer. The deputy was teaching them when he accidentally discharged his gun, hitting a student. The student was taken to the hospital. The deputy has been placed on administrative leave. We have a news follow-up. Urbana High School will continue e-learning tomorrow for a second day in a row. The superintendent told parents through an email today. It comes after the high school got threats that prompted a hard lockdown yesterday, the 3rd time in a week. Urbana police say they're still working on figuring out where the threats came from. Police departments work to keep you safe every day, but when they're short-staffed, it presents more challenges. Urbana is trying to fix that and fill their 9 vacancies. The mayor says they're starting a retention and recruitment program, spending about $1 million over the next 4 years from their general fund.
When we're fully staffed, in an ideal situation, we have a maximum of about 7 patrol officers on the street on a shift for the entire city. So, and even one or two vacancies has a big impact on our coverage for the city.
She says city employees can also see a bonus if they want to help refer an officer. The committee of the whole passed it Monday. The city council will vote on final approval next week. We have an update for you tonight. A school bus driver was assigned a new role after a video showed him appearing to fall asleep at the wheel. We told you how several parents in Livingston County are upset watching that video on social media. The Prairie Central School District Superintendent sent families a letter saying they've investigated the situation and have taken measures to ensure student safety. She didn't specify what the driver's new role in the transportation department would be. A new school bus service should be coming to the Danville district. The school board approved the decision at last night's meeting following a semester of complaints. The assistant superintendent says this is earlier than when they usually go out for transportation bids, but he's hopeful they will find some competitive offers. And more money is coming to Central Illinois to help stop violence. Sharad's independent mentoring program has been awarded almost $500,000 for violence prevention. WCIA 3's Scarlett O'Hara is live from the event indicator. Scarlett, tell us about this program.
And because of the support from our CJUD and the governor and the lieutenant governor, we've been able to have some great success.
So not only do they work to prevent violence, they also offer youth development and community reentry programming. We're going to give you a live look at what's going on. The event just started, so we've got some speakers speaking right now, and program leaders and participants will be here tonight to meet with the Criminal Justice Information Authority staff. The $472,000 grant they received is part of the state's R3 program. It stands for Restore, Reinvest, Invest, and Renew. The program sets aside a quarter of marijuana sales tax revenue to address harm caused by what they call the failed war on drugs. The funds are meant to go to communities most impacted by unemployment, child poverty, and gun injuries. That's why officials are meeting with the mentoring program to learn about how they're making change here in Decatur. Now, like I said, the event is just getting started, so we're going to bring you more information all about it tonight at 10. Reporting live in Decatur, Scarlett O'Hara, WCIA 3, your local news leader.
Scarlett, thank you so much. We'll hear from you later. Here are some stories making national headlines today. House Speaker Nancy Pelosi announced she's stepping down from leadership within the Democratic Party. She'll still serve San Francisco as a House member. Pelosi says she wants a new generation to lead the Democrats. She was the first woman in U.S. history to ever serve as Speaker of the House. A Dutch court convicted 3 men of murder for their role in shooting down a Malaysia Airlines jet with a Russian missile. It killed all 298 people aboard as it flew over Ukraine in 2014. The 3 men found guilty refused to come to court, so they were tried in absentia. Police say they've caught a driver who crashed into sheriff's recruits on a training run. The 22-year-old man was arrested on suspicion of attempted murder of a peace officer. Authorities say he drove his car into the wrong side of the road in California. 25 recruits were hurt in that crash. One central Illinois city is getting a new fire chief. Find out his plans to help the community. And communities across the country are turning abandoned railroads around, how it will benefit those living there.